Hey guys, just a mini update. I'm only 6 chapters in, but I am loving this book so far. It's really different from the first series. A lot of people have said they didn't like it because they kind of wanted to go back into the first series, pick right back up where we left off with the last book. And we don't, because it's so compact in a way. It's like telling you about all this stuff you missed between last novel and this novel. And there's so much going on, and there's so many new characters. And so far, I've only seen one character from the past other than Valkyrie and Skullduggery come back, and I won't say who it is, but I was like, yeah, he came back. Oh, there. Yeah, now you can think of the male characters and figure out who it is. But it's good, and the new character, and this isn't a spoiler because you'll be able to read the back. It says, Valkyrie Kane has been out of action for years, recovering from the war against her alter ego, Darkess. But bad people still want to do bad things, and Skullduggery Pleasant is still there to stop them. So when Skullduggery learns of a plot to resurrect a terrifying evil, he persuades Valkyrie to join him for just 24 hours. But they need someone else, someone inconspicuous, someone who can go undercover. Enter Omen Darkly, not a warrior, not a detective, and definitely not the chosen one. This cannot end well, so you have the trio on the back. And it's really interesting, the plot so far, and I'm not going to go too much into the plot other than what you read. If you've never read this series before, they're always on a time crunch. It's always like 24 hours or less than that. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And it's kind of getting back into, if you remember another young gentleman that joined them, it kind of has that vibe a little. Because, as you see, Omen is not like the stereotypical hero type, is he? He's not tall and dark and handsome. He's shorter and stouter and really klutz, and he can't do anything right. It's kind of like Derek finally wrote himself into the books. Remember, he promised us that? He was like, I'm writing myself into the books, and you won't know it's me, or you'll know it's me because it'll be this magnificent character. And I like him because he's younger, and he's not so stereotypical like so many characters in Skullduggery Pleasant's novels can be. Like, they're usually all stereotypically handsome or tall or fit or whatever, and for people of other sizes and colors and everything, there wasn't always like a ton of inclusivity. And now it seems like this book is trying to pack as many different characters in each chapter, so that you're going to be meeting people of all colors and shapes and sizes and sexual preferences, and like you're going to have gay, straight, transgender, gender fluid, everything. And people have mentioned that before, so it's not a huge spoiler. But if like you don't like the LGBTQ community, keep going on with the alphabet. We keep making it longer. Nobody asked me. I just show up in an article one day and there's like 8 letters, and I'm like, what? I just call it the gay community. So if you don't like the gay community, you probably aren't going to like this. But it was really nice to see, because Derek has a way of making fun of his characters. And as a gay person or a fat person or whatever, or, anyone that doesn't match that kind of sleek, beautiful people that are often in these books, you could kind of feel like put off. Kind of feel like, okay, Derek, I've seen you. You don't exactly look like Adonis yourself. Hey, what's with the harsh? But I'm really liking this one. It's very different from the other ones. It's starting out kind of dark, kind of bleak, but that's good because, small spoiler alert, that's where Valkyrie's head is. I tend to write, if you guys know me from fan fiction, I tend to write happier stuff, because I've said there's enough sadness in the world, and there's certainly enough sadness in these novels that I don't have to add to it. I don't have to do it that way, but everybody takes something different out of them. I started reading them when my mother had passed away, and I needed something to pull me through, and that's what all the novels did for me. And it's just like this has arrived at exactly the right time, because whenever I hit a rough patch with something, it seems like a new Skullduggery Pleasant book comes out. So we probably have, what, he usually does them in sets of 9. At least he did the old one in a set of 9. So maybe we've got 8 more of these to look forward to. I don't know. I've been out of the community for so long because I'm dedicating all my time to FNAF, and I really, really have missed Skullduggery. It was like such a huge part of my life. And I'm going to go back to reading, but I kind of wanted to update you a little on what's going on, and I'm really enjoying this book. I know some people said they didn't like it, because it is a lot to take in. You're like almost being pushed into this new part of Skullduggery Pleasant's world that you didn't know existed, and now like you're so much in that world, there's not room for the old world that you're used to, and there's so many characters that are gone that you loved, and they're not coming back, and well, so far they're not coming back. But yeah, it's bittersweet in a way. It's like you're so happy to see Skullduggery and Valkyrie, and yet at the same time you're so sad because these characters become your friends and become your family, especially if you write fan fiction and then they die because they're close to do that, and you're like still like upset because they're gone and they're not coming back. And it's just it's kind of sad. It's like he could have made like robots or something and made them like the old characters. I wouldn't have minded. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the book, guys, and I just figured I'd update you. I will probably be at this book all day long, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm definitely going to get the hardback of this just so it stays in place longer, because I tend to drag these books around as I'm doing fan fiction or I'm doing other stuff. I don't even read them. I just like them to be on the desk when I'm writing, and it helps. It's like it helps to kind of just like look at the book, and it like triggers a thought. Because I had started getting back into the fan fiction, and I completely dried up, and I'm like, what's happening here? Well, I needed some more Skullduggery Pleasant. Hopefully that will kick something off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Per the brain that writes is like kind of like on permanent vacation. But if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really enjoying this book. I'm a little sorry I didn't get the hardback, because I would have liked to see like extra goodies in art and such, but at the same time, America will probably get a different cover, so I'll have that to look forward to in a couple months. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.